Hello everyone, here I am, Sarah at Coyote Tarot with days 2 to 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of Anthony's 31 days of tarot. So the first one for day 2 are what are your top tarot decks of 2021? This is a hard one for me to answer because I literally used all of my decks in 2021. Every month I rotate out. But if I had to pick like the first ones that kind of come to mind, so there's this one, which is the most recent, and I'm kind of worried that maybe that's why it's one of the ones that's coming to mind. But at the end of December, the Tarot of Oppositions came into my collection. Actually, maybe it was mid-December it came into my collection. And at the end of December, I was doing readings with it, and they were just so on point. They were messages that I needed to hear and needed to be reinforced. And they really stuck out with me for the end of the year. So for that reason, I would probably say the Tarot of Opposition is a top deck for 2021. The other one that really stands out in my mind is the Divine Feminine by Cocorina. And I did talk about this in my Only 10 Decks video, but there was just, I don't know, again, perfect messages. It felt like this deck knew me when I first read with it. Like the first reading, the first spread, I was blown away at the accuracy of this deck. Here's what the back looks like. The back has more information. And I don't know. It's one of those ones that stands out in my mind. I think the images are beautiful. I love that it has a feminine energy to it. So probably if I had to choose, those two decks would be the two that are standing out to me right now. When I first think of it, those are the ones that came to mind. So day 3, what are your top Oracle decks of 2021? Same thing. I use all my Oracle decks, all of them. I rotate them constantly, but some of the ones that I really enjoyed working with this year were the Seasons of the Witch Oracle decks. I have this one and I have the Samhain. So this, I only grabbed this one to show because it was readily available, and the other one looks the same-ish. It's just Samhain. I love the artwork. I love the messages. I just think these decks are so great. I can't wait to own all of them. They're coming out with Beltane next, I think. Not sure. Pretty sure Beltane. But I just love them. The artwork is just phenomenal. And I love the idea of having one that you work with the seasons. You switch it out every season. The other one that got, I feel, a lot of love from me this year is the Sacred Self-Care Oracle by Jill Pyle. This one I actually purchased to use with my friends for a Wellness Wednesday, kind of like pick a card reading type video, and they really liked it. I really like it. Self-care has been really something that I was into in 2021 and I want to bring into 2022. So anything for self-care, I'm all for it. Self-care spreads, self-care books, self-care oracle decks, give them all to me. So that's day 3. Day 4, what do we have? What tarot books did you read in 2021 and would you recommend? So this one, Your Tarot Court, I am still reading by Anthony. So much information. Definitely recommend this book. I struggle with the Tarot Court, and this book is just, it's a lot of information, and I'm not the kind of person that can read something once and it sticks with me. So I've been making notes. I've obviously flagged some parts, and it's been a real big help for the Tarot Court, and I'm not even done. The other one that I read was Tarot Reversals for Beginners by Lisa Robertson. This one, again, is a lot of information, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. to be perfectly honest, it's great for certain aspects of reading reversals and not great for others. Like, she gives 5 different aspects for reversed cards. It's like shadow meaning, retrograde meaning, what else we got here? Mirror, protection, blocked. So there's 5 new meanings for each of the 78 tarot cards that you have to learn. And some of them make sense, but some of them I just cannot wrap my head around. Like, I have a hard time wrapping my head around her retrograde aspect. So I think I might just ignore that altogether. If that's going to work better for me, that's what I might do. So definitely, if you are wanting to get into reversals or wanting to read this book, I recommend reading, I think it's page 18. It's like burned into my memory through PTSD. Yeah. Page 17 and 18 start talking about what she means by those 5 aspects. And if you can read those 5 aspects and what they mean, what their breakdown is, and you understand them and you connect with that, buy this book. If not, maybe not. My personal opinion. So that is day 4. Day 5. What was your best / worst memorable 2021 tarot moment? So this kind of connects with day 6 for me, which we'll get to in a second. But in the beginning of the year, I had a stalker card, which is what question 6 is, or day 6 is. And I became to hate this card because of that. I don't like the card to begin with. It's not a really fun card, but the meaning to me and what I think that the message is to me, I did not like. It is a message that I know I need to receive. I know I need to hear it. And I know I need to take some steps towards correcting that. But I don't like it. You have to be ready to take those steps. This is a big step for me. And it's something that I did work on in 2021. And I think for a month I did well, and then fell right back into old habits. And seeing this card pop up and just remind me to not do that made me angry. So that was more at the beginning of 2021. The card doesn't stalk me anymore. Right now it's an even worse card that's stalking me, but that just happened like the last week of December. So we're not including it in day 6 question. But yeah, I just didn't, I hated that the tarot knew me so well and knew that I have issues in this area, and it just kept giving me the same message over and over and over and over again. And now the end of December, it's also the same message, just a different card. So that's been fun. And obviously I know it's something I need to work on, and that's the point of the tarot. It can tell you something so many times, and if you're not going to work on it, then why bother? So I definitely need to work on it. Which leads me into day 6. What card stalked you in 2021? It was the 4 of Pentacles, the Scrooge card. So yeah, that was not fun. And the end of 2021, the last week of 2021 it's the Devil card, which the Tarot of Oppositions has brought up for me many, many times. So I did, up until recently, every time I saw the 4 of Pentacles, I would literally roll my eyes, even if it didn't have the same kind of context that it had when I was reading it in my own readings for myself. But then I purchased the Magical Dogs Tarot, and the 4 of, they call it the 4 of Earth in this deck, is adorable. One of my favorite dog breeds that I would love to have at some point in my life. So it's kind of given me a different view of the 4 of Pentacles, and I've kind of started to like it again because of this one card. It's just made it so cute for me, and okay, fun. So maybe 2022 I'll go back to working on my 4 of Pentacles issues, and maybe I'll be a little bit more successful this year. I feel like the Devil card showing up is showing me that it has only got worse. It's only progressed. So maybe I really do need to work on that in 2022. So that's it. That's days 2 to 6 for me for 31 days of tarot. The next video will be 7 through 11, and that'll be posted 5 days from now because I can't commit to doing a video every day. Let's be real. So I hope everyone's having fun. I'm loving watching all of these while I'm working out. Again, New Year's resolution. Yeah, so I will see you in a few days for the next 5 days. Enjoy, I know I am, and have a good rest of your day.